Hello everyone, welcome back to Unholy Seal's channel. I know what time it is, you know what time it is, and let's get into it! Awesome, today will be the 6th episode of my Minecraft series, which I'm super excited about. I haven't, like, posted a lot, even though I said it's gonna be, like, every Wednesday and every Saturday. Things just haven't Things just, like, haven't gone to plan the way I want them to. In terms of fact, like, of time to record, because I have a lot of time to record, don't get me wrong, I just, I just get subconscious recording, and doing all that kind of stuff. It's been a while since I've been in here, I don't know where, okay. If you guys haven't seen the last episode, basically, we worked on quite a few things, specifically just working around the house. We worked on the staircase, and then if you can't see it from here, but I'll go over here. We did a little bridge over here that leads all the way up to the farm. Speaking of farm, I'm gonna head up there and see how things are doing. I need to put fences on here, but yeah, we built all this in the last episode, and that was really cool. This is like the first time I've ever taken like the time to decorate a Minecraft world like this, and honestly, it's really cool. Oh, and it's raining. Awesome! Look at all this stuff. It's ready, which is absolutely perfect. And then so I also said in the last video that we were going to go to the Nether. I still want to do that. I'll probably end up doing that first. Another thing I really want to do is start like exploring the mods that I'm playing with, because I have quite a few of them, I believe. If you can see from like over here, and I think some of them is like, I think one of the mods is like food stuff. In particular, like, oh, excuse me. Like, you can create a bunch of different foods, using this kind of stuff. Because obviously I just can't eat an onion outright, but yeah. No, so I want to do that, and I want to see how that all turns out. Also just to do more stuff, because the quest here is to beat Minecraft, but to have fun while we do it. Why am I placing torches? I just want, you know what, okay. Tomato, tomato, we have enough. Perfect. Do I have a hoe? I do. So I'm just going to expand my farm a little bit. So we're gonna have plenty of stuff to grow and to eat. And then carrots. I need to do this. But yeah, anyways, we're going to go to the Nether this episode. If not the Nether, then at least a Nether portal, because I have waypoints on in this game, and diamonds are over here. That's where I find diamonds for all my stuff. However, there is a, like, crap ton of, obsidian over there, so that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go over there, and we're gonna have fun. Oh, look at my chickens. Look at how they grow. There's so many! Where did all of you come from? I have seeds. Enjoy your seeds, guys. I have 13 eggs. Oh, there's one. Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm trying not to hit you guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Only one little baby chicken. That's okay. We have a lot. I'm not trying to grow that. None of you not eat? Are you all good? Another one? Okay. I think they're good. Right. So I'm gonna go grab some food and then make a diamond pickaxe, and then we're gonna be on our way. Okay. Crafting a diamond pickaxe. What? What? Hold on. What was that? Diamond pick. What? Yeah, how do... What the fuck? Hold on. Hold on, let me figure this out. What is this? Is this... Yeah, crafting. What? What? Smithing. Diamond upgrade smithing plate. Bronze pickaxe and a What? What in the hell? Yeah, no, I'm not trying. I want to, like... Whoa, what the hell? This just made going to the nether a lot harder than I thought it would be. Holy shit. Okay. Give me a while to figure this out, and then we'll get into it. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck? Okay. So I looked into it. It's gonna take a hot fucking minute. Like, I'm talking, like, live stream. Alright, the first thing we're gonna need is a smithing table. Apparently that's just the requirement in this mod pack. There you go, smithing table. There's so much. So in order to create a diamond pickaxe, we need to create one of these. A block of iron, that's perfect. We have a shit ton of iron, but we need copper ingots and tin ingots. So we're gonna have to go mining. I have to go mining for this, and then that's not all of it. So we have to have this, an iron pickaxe, and then, shoot, what was it? Pickaxe, to make a bronze pickaxe. Smithing, an iron pickaxe, and a bronze ingot, which we get from more copper and more tin. Okay. I guess we're gonna go do that. That's wild. Okay. Awesome. Alright. We're heading into the unknown, I guess. Back to the caves. I need more food. 9 baked potatoes is not gonna get me far. Yeah, no, I did not realize that this mod pack, like, had such, I was gonna say vicious. Not vicious, but, like, intense requirements for all of this stuff. 'Cause, like, damn. Okay, what's anything else down here? No? Hello? Okay. Guess we'll just go back up. I hate these caves. They annoy me. Where are the good caves? I know there's, like, a place around here. Here, let me see if I can find it on the map. It's not, actually, it might be over here. Because this is where I found all of that, iron that I have in my chest. So, I guess we'll just walk into it. Best thing to do. Do I have my sleeping bag? I don't. Yikes. Okay, that's okay. Oh, look at that tin right there. Beautiful. Now we need enough to form ingots. Copper. I'm glad that this mod pack, like, makes more uses for copper. Because I don't think there's a lot of uses in, like, the original Minecraft, is there? I have no clue. I don't remember. Oh, yes, but I did say, it was either in the description, I think it was in the description, that I had a job for a little bit. One day. And I was going to talk about it. Oh my god. That was the worst single day of a job anybody has ever had. So, okay, so I was hired to be a bartender at this hotel, right? I thought, oh, that was pretty cool, and I do have bartending experience. Not as a bartender, but, the restaurant I used to work at would require us to make our own bar drinks. So that is where I had my bartender experience, and I told them, I was upfront about it. They're like, okay, awesome, when can you start? And I was like, pretty much immediately. So they're like, great, that's awesome, you know, come in. They never gave me my schedule. So I was like, hey, when do I start coming in for work? And they're like, oh, yeah, yeah, you work Monday through Saturdays, from 4:30 to 11 each night. And I was like, okay, perfect, awesome. When I got there, there was so much, like, beer bottles, and here's the thing, that was so much beer, that bar did not have the patronage, like, there was no reason for them to have that much beer, like, it was a lot, and then also, it was absolutely insane, because apparently the last bartender had quit out of the blue, and no one had been in the bar for 2 to 3 weeks. And I was like, oh, okay. And let me tell you, it was evident. Because they gave me free range of the bar. They said, this is your bar, rearrange it how you want. So I was rearranging it, right? Rearrange the alcohol bottles like how I'm used to having them. And oh my god. There were bugs. there were bugs underneath the alcohol bottles. And mind you, these, like, alcohol bottles had, like the taps on them. None of them were covered. None of them had coverings. I didn't know where the coverings were. And there were bugs. And I was like, what the hell? So I went to go rearrange, like, the back room. Like, my little back room where all the stuff is. And there were bugs back there, too. They were storing open chemical bottles next to, like, open mixer bottles. Like, sweet and sour, the margarita mix, all that shit. And I was like, what the hell? Yeah. So, obviously the place was not up to code a lot. And, literally, first customer of the day was this older woman. She was so sweet. She wanted a, espresso martini. And I was like, perfect, cool. My manager was in there, like, manager of the hotel. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, do we have the stuff to make this? And he was like, I don't know, you're the bartender. And I was like, I just got here. What do you mean? What do you mean? I was like, yes, I'm the bartender. And yes, because, like, I know how to make an espresso martini. I just didn't know if we had the liquor to make it. And we didn't. We absolutely did not have the liquor to make it. So I just ended up making her, like, a Moscow Mule, or whatever it's called. But we did that, and it was all sweet and all dandy. She was really nice. And so this guy came in, and he ordered wings, right? And a part of my job was to cook food in the air fryers that they had in the back and bring it to people while I served them alcohol. So I was like, perfect, okay, awesome. Like, let's do this. I'm excited. I was no longer excited. Absolutely not. This place, these air fryers had not been cleaned. There was grease in the bottom. There was, like, food bits, like, so charred on them that it would not come off. And I was scrubbing with, like, one of those metal scrubbers. Oh, absolutely not. And don't even get me started. In the bar itself, a lot of the dishes were dirty. So I was like, okay, I need to clean. I need to, like, clean, right? I could not. The strongest soap they had in there was hand soap. And there was, like, no sponges, no nothing to wipe them with, to clean with. And I was like, are we serious, guys? Oh my god. That was the worst. And not to mention, like, alcohol bottles were sticking to surfaces. There was, like, I don't, like, the wells, were filled with, like, black liquid. And they had, like, bits of, like, oranges in it. And then also, like, bugs and shit. And I was like, oh god. Oh god. This guy, this is a different guy. He wanted, like, just a shot, of one of the draft beers just to taste what it tastes like. And I was like, okay, sure. And I gave him one. He's like, I think there's a bug in here. I was like, are you serious? There's a bug in the draft beer? Are you serious? So, obviously, I took it away from him, and I gave him free shots for the rest of the night, because, are you serious? Everyone's like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, this place is kind of, and I was like, I don't know, it's my first day. I'm not even kidding. The second I saw the bugs, I was contemplating whether or not, like, how much I needed a job, you know? And then and I tell them that night, I was like, hey, this bar is not functional, you know, like, this is seriously gonna get somebody sick. Like, with all the bugs and shit. And they're like, oh, like, no one's been here for 2-3 weeks, so there's gonna be bugs. But, like, we'll have the guy spray it. And I was like, if we do that, you need to wipe down every single surface in this place. And that's not gonna be fun. Safe to say, the next day I got a call from the bar saying that the general manager is shutting it down. And that I'm out of a job. So, yippee! Oh, I love the world. But yeah, so that was my one day as a bartender. And it sucked. I've been rambling while I've been mining. I'm not even mining the things we need. So, I'm just gonna finish mining this, and then I'll cut to whenever I have the resources. Alright, see ya! Caves. It's a fucking bust. Let me tell you. Because, oh my god. Yikes. Okay, so I got a shit ton of copper, which is great. I also found a ton of copper ingots, and old spawners and stuff. And I have 34 raw tin, which is not as much as I would like, if I'm being honest. I did find a shit ton of diamonds. I found more diamonds than I did zinc. Not zinc, but tin, and I think that's really weird. I also found a name tag and a blue bomb. Slightly concerned, but you know what? That's okay. I did get a lava bucket, so hopefully we can create like an obsidian generator or whatever. So hopefully we can get on that. Also got a saddle, so hopefully we can get a horse one of these days. I'll put these in here. Kind of like miscellaneous we don't need to use at the moment. And then furnace over here. What? Alright, furnace over here. Bucket of lava in there. Hi, Sumo. I've been recording for an hour. I've been in the caves for quite some time. That was not fun at all. Do I just do this and then just see? Look, I found more diamonds than 10, and that's slightly concerning. I do that, and then to make it into 10 ingots, and then hopefully we have enough to do this, to make bronze. Okay. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna work on this behind the scenes so that way you guys can stay entertained. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!